episode 70. This is Hack Learning Uncut. Yes, it's Friday. We're excited about Friday, and that means we go uncut, which means on Hack Learning, we provide an episode for our subscribers. Now, other people may find it through social shares, and that's marvelous. If you do, get over to hacklearningpodcast.com where you can see all the episodes and you can subscribe. Hack Learning Uncut, again, is for our subscribers. We like to share. I say we because sometimes I take information from Hack Learning books and authors. Sometimes I share their content, share what they say, maybe even interview them. So we want to give you, the Hack Learning Podcast subscribers, something that maybe most people don't have. And sometimes that includes shares from social media, Facebook, Twitter, other places, podcasts we've listened to, blogs we've read, things that inspire about education. And today, and sometimes there's a little bit of rant in there. That's sort of the cutting edge of Hack Learning Uncut. And today I'm going to rant a little bit about a topic that's near and dear to my heart that I've talked about often, and that is homework. We are hacking homework here at Hack Learning, and our newest book, Hacking Homework, has just released. And in fact, as I said, we like to give to the Hack Learning Podcast subscribers. I would like to tell you, and no one else knows this yet, that Hacking Homework by Star Saxton and Connie Hamilton, two incredible educators, experienced classroom teachers, authors, presenters, international speakers. They are helping us reimagine homework. Their book, Hacking Homework, is now available, and this is the first time I'm saying this to an audience. You're it. Hack Learning Podcast subscribers. You can check it out at hackinghomework.com. We'll take you directly to the Amazon page. If you ordered it, you'd be first. Okay, so we're excited about that. And I want to talk about homework. All right, so one of the things, I said a lot of what comes out of Uncut is me sort of surfing around, reading, listening, looking, and being inspired to talk to you. So if you go to Twitter, and if you happen to be near a computer, or when you finish listening to this, maybe on your smartphone, go on over to Twitter. I want you to search hashtag homework. Now, we talk about this at hashtag Hacking Homework, and I'll invite you to do that at the end of this episode. But I want you to first start at hashtag homework. Take a look at what you see there, because to me, this is very interesting stuff. Because there's a lot, some of it is maybe even kids who are on Twitter ranting about their homework and complaining and things like that. And sometimes it's other stakeholders as well. But what I see a lot of is the kind of alternatives to traditional homework that Star Saxton and Connie Hamilton offer in Hacking Homework, which is all about inspiring learning outside the classroom. See, what we want to do is get away from the word homework, because really people think of homework as traditional homework. They think of homework as the textbook work, the workbook pages, the summaries of something we've read. In the lower grades, the copying of things. You know, the old spelling homework. Maybe get a list of spelling words and write them 3 times each. Remember, 3 times each. And then copy that list of 3 times each over and over and over and over. And then take a test on those at the end of the week, which most kids will do well on if they do the homework, because it's just rote memory. It's just training your memory to do something. It's not really making you a good speller. But this is that traditional homework that we're used to. It's what parents are used to seeing. And what we want to do, and what Star Saxton and Connie Hamilton do in Hacking Homework, is they say, let's shift the mindset completely. And good out-of-class work and independent learning, which is really what we want, right? Wouldn't it be great if our kids went home and whatever they learned in school that day, they said, I want to continue to learn that. I want to explore. I'd like to share, maybe talk about it on social media, maybe talk about it with my parents at home. Instead of saying, hey, help me with this worksheet, which is typically what kids do because it's the kind of stuff they're getting. But wouldn't we be in a better place with teaching and learning if we shifted the mindset to learning in general? Forget about homework. What we want to do is inspire kids in the classroom so much that they will want to continue learning at home on their own without being told to do so. Yeah, we'll clap for that, for sure. Kids learning on their own because they choose to do so. We're going to clap for that because that's where we need to go. So in Hacking Homework, what you'll see when you check out this game-changing book, and I say that about all hack learning books, but I truly believe that they all change education and impact teaching and learning. What Star Saxton and Connie Hamilton do in this book, and you can see you can look inside. If you go to hackinghomework.com, you can look inside on Amazon, and you can see what I'm talking to you about right now. In the table of contents, you'll see, they talk about breaking up with daily homework. First of all, this idea that we have policies that say I have to give homework daily, it's just not a good way to go, and it really makes kids hate school. So they talk about that and talk about strategies or share strategies for getting away from that. Listen to some of these other hacks in Hacking Homework. Teach organization and responsibility in class. Because people say, well, homework teaches responsibility. Well, it really doesn't. When you think about it, there's no choice in it. If I as the teacher make all the decisions around homework and give it to kids to do and tell them when to do it and saying if it isn't in tomorrow, you lose points and you're punished by a grade or you stay in from recess. There's no choice. To learn responsibility, we need some choice. And kids need to learn how to be responsible. And Connie and Star talk about how we don't really teach that. And what if we were to teach it in class and then show kids the value of activities? Then they might want to really be responsible and accountable for their own work and do it outside of class without even being told to do so. Also in here, they talk about cultivating rapport with kids. They talk about encouraging students to play. Well, I love that, right? Support innovation and creativity. Star and Connie say, spark curiosity before a lesson. If our kids were curious about the lesson and they came in and they said, boy, I really want to learn this, that's the beginning of the path to getting them to go home and to say, I want to continue this. Star and Connie talk about using what they call the digital playground. Kids are there. They're on technology. They're on social media. Why not encourage the work there instead of shying away from it? They write about teaming up with families. They say, we're going to model instructional strategies. As a parent, kids come to me. My own kids come to me all the time for help. And sometimes it's frustrating. I say, well, this is your work, not mine. But you want to support them. Well, Connie and Star talk about, I love this, they call it the boomerang model. We're going to boomerang the question, how do I do this? Or I need help with this. We're going to boomerang that back to the kids, and they supply some fabulous strategies and a list of things we can say to that and questions we can ask the kids. Things like, what could you do to help yourself right now instead of coming to me? That's just one of many in that boomerang model. So what we're doing is hacking homework because it has to change, and it really is a mindset. And that's what we want to do, is we want to change the mindset completely. Get kids excited about learning. Get them excited about coming to your class, excited about being around you because you're inspiring. And then that will, in turn, inspire them to learn more outside of class. And that's hacking homework. And this is Hack Learning Uncut. And I appreciate you being here for this short podcast. And remember, you get it first, hackinghomework.com. Check it out today. You can buy the book. You can be first. And let's change the mindset. As always, we continue the conversation at #HackLearning on Twitter and on the show notes page at hacklearningpodcast.com. Thanks for listening. See you next time.